Hey, grade 12. This is your what to expect video in for your period 4 class in the afternoons. And I'm going to share some information about that. And if you have any questions, please let me know. But you will be showing up at 12:29, I believe. Let's just make, yeah, 12:29. There you go. So period 4, semester 1, quint 1. You will be coming at 12:29 in the afternoon and start your period 4 class, and that will go from September 8th to the 28th of October. Okay, and that's your quint 1. So I am making reference to quint. It should be actually block for the time-wise anyways. We'll get used to the lingo, quint and block, that kind of stuff as the time progresses. But anyways, so the quint is the whole period from September 8th to October 28th. The quint, or sorry, the block is the actual period. So that should be, that should have been in this document here. So I apologize for that. But anyways, just so you know, when I say quint, I mean block. Okay. So videos planning ahead will be posted on my Google Classroom and YouTube channel, so be sure that you have accessed Google Classroom so you can get that information, and as well check out the YouTube channel, Heskin ELA, for that information. The videos are supplemental and will help keep you on track during this quint. And so course outlines, I'm not handing out paper outlines as I used to. So just click the B31 on the Centennial LibGuide under my tab, and there's other resourceful information that you can use for your research paper and other aspects of English, and even if history, if you need some help with history, there's some resources there as well. One thing with the quint period and of course the blocks, manage your time. That's going to be a very big thing for you. So especially when it comes to post-secondary, you're already set up in a block system to a certain degree, because most of your classes are probably going to be running around 2, maybe 3 hours, depending on what kind of course you're taking. So this is really good practice for you. So manage your time well. You can't drag things out. There's just no time for it. The quint, it should say block, is 159 minutes with staggered times for starting and closing each of your classes, including our breaks. So we'll have staggered breaks there. There are no bells. Okay, so watch your clocks. Watch your clocks. Wear a mask. It is mandatory in all collegiates, so please wear a mask. If you're absent for any reason, and check your symptoms, that's posted in the email that was sent out to parents last week, but check your symptoms, and if you have any of those symptoms, you stay home. Okay, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and come back when you are ready. And check out Google Classroom and YouTube to at least stay on track with what's going on in the course, so you can come back and then you can get caught up accordingly, or maybe ask a classmate for information, things like that. 1 day of a block schedule is the equivalent to about 2.5 days of a semester schedule, and if we go a little further, 1 week is equivalent to approximately 2 weeks of school during a semester schedule. So time goes quickly. Okay, so like I said, we can't drag things out. There's no time for that. We're going from one thing to another thing to another thing, and so time management is important. Okay, use the entrances and exits assigned to you, and that's going to be the main entrance and of course entrance 2 that faces Nelson Road. Okay, how the class time will look: part 1 will be 12:29 at your start of your class. We'll be focusing on the literary study. We'll be doing a novel to start off with, and then a play. So we'll read it, discuss it, and prepare for your projects as well. Break time will be 2:05 to 2:15. Your break time will be about 10 minutes and will be staggered. So you only have time to stretch, get a drink, get some air, and come back to class. If you do leave the building to get that air, you need to go through the main entrance or exit 2, but we do encourage you to stay close to the class because we don't want you congregating in halls, and because we need to maintain that physical distancing. Okay, so back in class at 1:29, or sorry, at 2:15. Part 2 actually is before the break, and it's at 1:29. We have skills activities. So here we'll be working on reading and writing skills, among other curricular requirements. We may just carry over from where we left off from the first part, just in case. And then we have our break. And then from part 3, we'll start at 2:15-ish. We'll do the written and curricular assignments that are located in your course outline booklet. So it's important to have either your phone or an iPad or a laptop to access the course outline booklet, as I'll be, and I'll have it on the screen too, just so you have access to it. And we'll work on our assignments there and outcome-based learning and so on and so forth. Part 4 will be around 2:40-ish. So that's work time, that's your time, maybe to get help, feedback, clean off your desks, get that all taken care of so that's ready for the next group that comes in. And you will be dismissed at, and actually should read at 3:08 instead of 11:29 there. So my apologies for that error. So 3:08 instead. Actually, I'll make that change right now if I can. There you go, and it's not 3:08 a.m., it's p.m. Okay, so there you go, 3:08. And your lunchtime is 11:39, 12:29, but keep in mind the class starts at 12:29, so you can't be late there. And please be ready for that. Your period 4 class begins at 12:29 to 3:08. And you must be in your period 4 semester 1 class at 12:29. So the way this is reading is actually, you already had lunch, and so that you go through your class. So I'm just reminding you, again, your lunch period is 11:39, 12:29, and your period 4 class is from 12:29 to 3:08. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Course outlines, again, available in the LibGuide. I will not be handing out any paper copies or anything like that. And you can access under my tab, and you can Google LibGuide if you have to, or make it a bookmark or something. All assignments will be either emailed or by scanning. If you want to take a picture of your work and then email it, you can do it that way too. Wear your masks. They are mandatory in all collegiates, so in the classroom, in the hallways, please wear your masks. Maintain physical distancing where available. Stick to the halls, the right of the halls at all times. There's arrows there you can follow. Avoid congregating in the halls, and use your designated entrances and exits. Clean your workstations after use, and if you are using an item or anything like that, like if you borrow a book or an item like that, wipe it down, and we'll have stuff for you for that. And be sure it's all done before you leave. We are all in this together, so keep that in mind. We'll take one step at a time, getting used to the terms block and quint, and of course the actual times of the class, and we'll get through this together. And if you have any questions, ask for help, okay? So take care and be safe.